Here we are again. Today I'm taking you along on our 6-day trip to Nanaimo. This day one, and it started bright and early at Edmonton International Airport. We dropped our car at the Value Park lot, which only cost me $60 for 6 days with a discount. It's just a quiet 5-minute walk to the departure area. While waiting for our flight, we had breakfast at Chili's, floppy pancakes, a chicken wrap, and a classic breakfast plate. Everyone enjoyed it, and it was the perfect start to our trip. After a short stopover at the Vancouver airport, we boarded a light aircraft. We're heading to the small plane.
C'est le dossier de votre siège, rangez votre tablette et attachez.
The flight to the Nanaimo only took 17 minutes. When we landed, I tried the U-Ride app since Uber doesn't operate here, but it didn't work, so we ended up in a yellow cab. At the best ride, the taxi was dirty and the driver left the windows rolled down until I asked him to close them. We stayed at the Coast Bastion Inn. Since we arrived early, the hotel stored our luggage so we could explore. Our first stop, the harbor front. We saw crabs scuttling by the rocks and the huge oysters along the shore at the Mafeo Sutton Park. We spotted the crabbing pier and even watched a seaplane getting ready for takeoff. An older gentleman caught a red crab, not too big since crabbing season usually runs from October to January. Kids had fun with some crustacean fishing, but of course, everything had to be released back into the ocean. We wandered past the Nanaimo signature sign where food trucks were setting up. I checked out the washroom at the park, not the cleanest. There's also a little beach here where you can dip your feet. The water was pretty cold, though, unless you're wearing a wetsuit. For lunch, we tried mon petit choux. We ordered curry soup, pesto pasta, and a classic breakfast sandwich. The food was hearty, but the place looked a bit worn down, and the washrooms weren't very clean either. The water is self-serve. Just go to the front and get yourself some fresh water. Also, my wife did like the roast beef. It's amazing. Right after lunch, the hotel called to say our room was ready. Our double bedroom was simple. The pillows were small, the ceiling light flickered, and the bathroom was basic with an old bath mat and a broken lock. But the highlight was the view from our Juliet balcony. We had a clear look at the harbor and the ocean. The room came with a flat screen TV, coffee maker, microwave, cooler safe, iron, and hangers. No free bottled water though. They sell it in vending machines. Luckily, there are water dispensers in the lobby.
Washroom later.
I got a coffee maker. Yeah. Around the hotel, Bastion Street has a mix of shops and restaurants. My son and I walked through a narrow alley that felt a little sketchy, then stopped at Serious Coffee. We tried the Nanaimo bar, which was delicious, but the ice drinks tasted watered down. Later, we headed to the old city quarter. The smell of fried chicken led us to Flames Chicken, a locally owned fast food spot that stays open late. The owner was friendly and we tried popcorn shrimp, fried chicken, and Oreo milkshakes. Their gravy was unique. It tasted like buttered chicken sauce. It was good, but personally, I still prefer the traditional style. After a short nap back at the hotel, we went out for another stroll along the harbor front before wrapping up the day with dinner at the hotel restaurant. My daughter ordered turkey noodle soup, which she liked, but though could have been thicker. I had the mushroom soup, it was rich and flavorful. My wife chose the seafood chowder, which came with a little show. The chef cooked it with alcohol and set it ablaze before serving. The staff were all friendly and professional, making it a great way to end our first day in Nanaimo. That's it for day one. Stay tuned as we continue our Nanaimo adventure.